This is Matrix Lloyd 212. So I saw Dr. 50's live stream. I actually loved it. Thought the video was excellent. Didn't agree with it. Thought that it wasn't really truthful, but it was good. It was great, actually. I really enjoyed it. Couple of things, though, I was scratching my head with. Just because people are Italian doesn't mean that all Italians are in the mafia or think they're the Godfather. I never said that. I never even inclined towards that. I do like the Godfather movies, except for the third one, but that's kind of stereotyping, no? I mean, where would you get that from? Okay, so that's one. Two, Daniel's name is the Scottish Davros, so yeah, I called him Davros because it's his name, Liz. It wasn't insulting people in wheelchairs or, like you said, or knocking it. That's his name that he created for Twitter, Daniel the Scottish Davros. So yeah, I called him by his name, Liz. Davros. Sort of like I'm called Matrix Lord 212. So that's kind of a stretch, Liz. Like, I'm not. No, I called him by his name, and yeah, I'm confused by that comment that you told Dr. 50. Very confused. Like, I mean, I loved the video. I thought it was excellent. Don't get me wrong. Like, looking at it from different eyes, like, he makes Matrix Lord 212 sound like a scumbag. It leaves a lot of stuff out, but I'm not here to bash him because I loved the video. I did. But I'm just, certain things I'm kind of confused about, but I'll never get an answer for it, so I guess it's pointless. But the thing is that I am childish, though, and I am immature, but everyone knows that, though. That's not, like, it's not like a reveal. It's the same thing like Clark Kent becoming Superman. I'm always childish. I'm always immature. That's who I am. Like, so you want me to stop being me? I don't get it. But the point is, I do agree with him. Yeah, he shouldn't have said anything. I don't disagree with you on that one. You're absolutely right. You shouldn't have. But I'm not here to, like, knock him, actually. I'm here to praise him because I really like the video. And again, the only reason there was talk about subs was because Blue Bonnet brought it up. She said I was a shitty YouTuber with shitty views, and I tried to prove her wrong. That's why the view thing came up, not because I'm grandstanding. It's because some a-hole that came after me said I was a shitty YouTuber with shitty views, and I'm like, no, I'm not. And I proved otherwise. So I still don't understand. I mean, I loved the video. I thought his stream was excellent, but I'm kind of confused by a lot of things he said that, like, he believes to be true. You could see it in his eyes. He believes it 100%. So, like, he's completely believing what he's saying. But it's not true. But he still believes it, though. So, can't fight him on his beliefs. I mean, you know. It's just, we have different wavelengths. Like, my point was that it wasn't his business what was going on with Tharies. And forget about you trying to make a whole production out of the Tharies thing. It doesn't matter if a person's age or whatever. If a person kills somebody, they're going to go to jail. If someone stabs somebody, they're going to go to jail. If they bully somebody, doesn't matter what their age is or what they're sitting in. If they're bullying somebody, they're bullying somebody. And Tharies bullied the memery with all his friends. So he's a jerk. And I called him out on that. I basically was on Twitter, and like Dr. 50 said, he shouldn't have interfered, but he did. So we agree. Like, that was the point. You shouldn't have interfered. And you did. And we had words. I don't disagree with that at all. If he didn't say one damn thing, me and him wouldn't be fighting about it. And then Bluebonnet wishing me getting roasted. Well, the definition of roasted is burned. And when you burn something, you destroy it. Okay, you kill it. So she wanted people to destroy me. She said, I deserve to get destroyed. I deserve to get burned. I deserve to get roasted. And they listened. These trolls, her fans, listened. And they attacked my girlfriend. And they attacked my friends. And they attacked me, but I don't care if them attacking me, but this is what they caused, though. But you don't want to, nobody wants to admit that, though. Nobody wants to be like he admitted it, though. Dr. 50 admitted, like, he shouldn't have said anything. I agree. And I'm glad he thinks that way. And I don't know if Bluebonnet thinks that she shouldn't have said what she said, but she did. Words are very powerful, and especially going on a platform and saying, as Bluebonnet Whovian, he deserves to get roasted, he deserves to get destroyed, he deserves to get bullied and harassed and everything. That's, roasted means burned. When you burn something, you're destroying it. So you wanted people to do that to me. And they did. They tried. They, absolutely, Bluebonnet, we're going to get him. Like, you created that. These trolls attacking on Twitter, you did it. You don't see that? I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but I'm just trying to say. Now, when people contacted me and they're like, oh, I did this or I did that, I'm like, don't fucking do anything. Don't fucking go to anybody's streams. Don't go anybody's things. I said it flat out. I can fight my own battles. I don't need my subscribers, my fans to do that for me. Thank you, but no. And the evidence is there. I said it flat out on the videos. I said, you're not making it better. You're making it worse. And I never asked not one person to attack them. So don't do that. Now, they, on the other hand, didn't do that. They did the opposite. And he's leaving out details. Like, the reason why I mentioned the people that I mentioned is because each one of them did something. So Ultravac, whatever, I got all his comments. He's talking shit about me. So I don't know who he is. I don't know if a family member of his is sick or, like, I have no idea about what he ate for breakfast or what. I know what he wrote in messages that he doesn't know me. So immediately, of course, he's part of that. Same thing like John Cooligan. Whatever, I'm apologize if I said your name wrong. He commented about me and said stuff about me. Like, you're part of that. If nobody said anything, I wouldn't be bothering Dr. 50. If he didn't interfere and stuff, he didn't belong, I wouldn't have said anything, but he did, and he admitted he was wrong for interfering. So we agree. And to me, I took it massively out of as a disrespect because I right away felt, well, he's done this before. he made a video talking about me and Noel and whatever, and I just assumed that he's doing it for views and subs and to try to rise his channel, because I'm like, why would he do that if I supported him the week before? Now, people have different definitions of friends. Okay, sorry I got that wrong. Apologize, thinking you were a friend. You enlightened me to that, your definition. Okay. But still, you know, it doesn't matter now, but like, people reach out to me when they want to talk to me on Messenger. And they have a conversation, a dialogue, whether they're enemies or not. And everybody else does it, so I expected you to do the same. Like, if you had an issue, like, hey, Joe, I want to talk to you about something. You know, I'm kind of bothered that you're being a child on Twitter. Can we talk about this? Never got that. Never. My messages were open. You know, I always had an open mind inviting people to talk to me. Like, Blue Bonnet talked to me in the past in Messenger. So, okay. Nope. Just, to me, you're a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. You have a fan following. I have a fan following. You going on Twitter on that stage, on that platform, shouting from the rooftops, to me, I see that as a sign of disrespect. And also, you're grandstanding, you're standing on a stage, you're blasting me in public. And I reacted the right way, I felt, because if someone's going to disrespect me like that, I'm going to let them have it. Now, you know, that's the way it is. Really, there's no apologies. Everybody knows how I am. So, you know, I felt that as a form of disrespect. It was a form of disrespect. And not that we're going to continue this, but like, he admitted he shouldn't have said anything. And he admitted that if he didn't say anything, nothing would have happened. So he admitted that he probably created this, and he did. So, okay, I don't disagree with you. I actually watched your stream and was not upset at all, and just listened to it. And, you know, maybe I got upset with some people's comments, but like, because I see that people are stretching. Like, it's one thing when someone's mad at you, but to try to stretch and put stuff in there that really isn't, that annoyed me more than anything he said. He could have cursed me out and called me a fucking asshole a million times. But stupid shit like, Lizzie, you know, do you really need to speak like that? A-hole? Jerk offs on this block sometimes. You're going 5 minutes with your fucking racing? So anyway, so Lizzie making an accusation like was just unfounded because Daniels called the Scottish Davros. So I don't understand. It was nice that she tried to attempt to create bullshit. I mean, it backfired, but okay. What else? You left out in Twitter that you had an issue with me over Yvette, and that's why you said what you said. You didn't say that on live stream. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Because that explains a lot too, really. You mentioned her. I didn't mention her. I didn't mention Yvette. You mentioned Yvette. So you obviously had a conversation with her. You're obviously not happy. You know, not that I'm speculating. I mean, I am speculating at this point, trying to figure out why you would just interfere in my business. But you mentioned that a thing with Yvette, which you knew nothing about unless she talked to you about it. So obviously there was a purpose behind your blasting me on Twitter, because you mentioned Yvette, like you're doing something noble for a friend. That if you would have asked me, you know, there's two sides to a story, it would have been nice, but okay. So what's the moral to the story? Well, moral to the story is great video, great stream. Not accurate, but people are not going to pay attention anyway. I mean, I could show clips, I could show pictures, proving it wrong, like I've been showing pictures and clips, proving everything wrong, really. And now I'm not being immature. I should be, or childish. But I think overall was a lot of disrespect going on, especially since Yvette and Neil asked me to do a live stream to promote their brand, their show, and in the past has disrespected me. And but I didn't say anything about it, but like no one cares and all that. I mean, you used me to promote your brand and then you shit on me, and it's like amazing. But okay, and not that you needed me for any of that, because I'm not anything special. I never said I was like the greatest YouTuber, but I like how you make it that way. I mean, you could be a really, really good bullshitter or good like writer. Writing this fantasy world about me is amazing. I mean, it sounds like an interesting character, that son of a bitch that you portray as this Matrix Lord 2 and 2 character. And the funny thing is, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm Matrix Lord 2 and 2. That's not true. It's funny. Yeah, my fucking tooth fell out. You can make fun of me all I want. I just wasn't feeling good today and just can't go to the dentist during Memorial Day weekend. So, anywho, I see it affected you, and rightfully, because again, I don't have an ego here, but you were right. You were right. You shouldn't have interfered. Now, I said things which I could be wrong. I made an assessment of you, saying that I never seen you like this on your channel before, or never seen you act this way. And I said, oh, I think you turned and changed, became bitter, and because of the pandemic, and maybe that's why you went after me, because you just had no respect anymore for anything, because the world was full of disrespect, and you had a horrible time through the pandemic, and so did I. But maybe I was wrong, and maybe you just are that way. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not here to bash. I'm just here to say great stream. I really, really loved it, actually. And unfortunately, it's not true, but it was still well put together. Oh, another thing, too. I don't dislike people's stuff, because when you go on their video and you dislike it, you're giving them a view. I don't know if you knew that. So when people go on my videos and they dislike it 20 times, that doesn't even matter to me. You gave me 20 views. So you just grew my channel. Like, I don't know if you're aware of that. Like, that's why I don't dislike anybody. I like, or I just don't like, or I just don't do anything. But I don't dislike, because if I'm mad at you, I don't want you to get the view. You understand? So, like, nothing personal, but, like, I don't dislike. I mean, it would have to be that you put down a family member or friends, and maybe I'll dislike. But I really don't dislike, honestly. I don't. That's actually people disliking, not me. So you're wrong there. And, again, the difference between you and me is that when I saw people trying to go after you, I put a stop to that, but you didn't. Which led to my girlfriend getting attacked and my friends getting attacked by these bully trolls that are your fans. Blue Bonnets fans, Dr. Chat's fans. So that's the immaturity level right there. That you want something bad to happen to me, but I don't want something bad to happen to you. So there you go. It's fun to joke around like, oh, he's off Twitter. But in the seriousness of it, I didn't get my members involved in this squabble because, one, it would be ridiculous because I have a lot of members and it would be over before it even started. But it's not about that. It's about having respect for my group to not get involved and let me handle it as the leader, and defend their name, not having them rip you guys' throats out. I mean, it would be over quick, but that's not the point. The point is that I don't get people involved in my stuff. So, even my own group. But you guys all did. Anyway, great video, Dr. 50. Take care. Bye for now.